Gemini. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2014. This month I decided to go back to the Celtic Cross Tarot card layout for you. And the first card that you have in your reading for this month, I am so sorry, Gemini. I do not like this card, but you have excellent cards other than this one. Your first card is Ten of Swords. And Ten of Swords to me symbolizes this can be loss of someone you care about. You could be grieving someone that's passed away in recent past. It can be a card that symbolizes being stabbed in the back or betrayed by people that you love or care about. So I'm sorry, Gemini, but really all your other cards are great. So let's see what's going on with this one. I hear there's a lot of pain that's in your life that's been brought forward from another time. I feel that you've been carrying around this pain or this burden for quite a while. You need to let it go if you can and relinquish your fears that have basis in the past. I hear that you're going to really talk yourself out of these problems or sadnesses and sorrows that you're carrying around, and you're really ready to move forward. Gemini seem to take the brunt of things, and the guides are saying you have the tendency to carry the weight of the world around on your shoulders. I hear that there's going to be an ease coming up for you, like you're going to be shifting out of any kind of negative consciousness that you've had, and you're going to feel like you can contend with things in a better way, things that maybe you've harbored in your mind or held in your emotional self for a long time. Well, I'm glad we got past that card because that is not a pleasant card. But the card that you have that crosses over it is an excellent card. So, woohoo, I'm happy for you, Gemini. You have Ace of Pentacles. And Ace of Pentacles to me symbolizes divine blessings coming from God of financial abundance. I hear that for many of you Geminis, you're actually going to begin to teach classes. You're going to be giving instruction to people and helping them through. For many of you, this is going to be through training or teaching people new programs and operations that are being updated or changed at your place of employment. You're going to be the front runner of giving the instructions to these other people that work in your company. You're going to be doing a lot of talking and spending a lot of time discussing attention to detail. This is excellent for you since you are a Gemini, because Geminis are one of the three major communicating signs. You were born with the gift of gab and communications. I feel that you're going to be giving 3 different kinds of seminars or training classes. This will give other people the opportunity to hear what you have to say and implement what you're instructing them. And I hear that money is going to improve for you somewhat for you starting to take this course of action or being asked to do this at your job. If any of you have been waiting, it seems like for a long time for a pay raise, I get this is it. I hear that you're going to start to feel like you can conquer the world now because your money is really getting ready to really improve. I'm hearing for many of you, you are going to be asked to do some tours featuring special promotions. This will enhance your ability to sell. So I feel like you have like a multitasking job here, a multi-purpose job happening. I feel that really once you hit the month of November, I know we're in September, but the guides do like to predict future, that you're going to be traveling up and down. If you live on the East Coast, it's the East Coast. Traveling and giving seminars and hobnobbing. So get your special shoes out for whatever hobnobbing you have to do. You're going to be giving a great entertainment value for their buck. Be prepared with the jokes and the wit because it's going to come in handy. You're going to be seen and heard by people that are going to view you as special. So, phew, that's good news, Gemini. I'm glad we got away from that nasty first card. See? Don't hold it against me. I can't help what comes out. I can't control what cards show up. The next card you have in your reading, Gemini, is what crowns your reading, which shows up in the gold position. You have King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, to me, would symbolize an earth sign male. This would either be his sun sign or his rising sign, and that would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. The King of Pentacles, to me, is somebody that he likes the finer things in life. He's usually very good with financial matters. He usually has a nice home, a nice car, has nice things. He can be ingenious when it comes to money and making money. He does seem to be a little troubled or having some worry right now, seems to come up. I hear you're going to have talks or discussions with him about new enterprise and business. He thinks you have what it takes to go the distance and go the extra mile. For many of you, he is an employer. And keep in mind, this is a general reading, so hopefully this is going to make sense to some of you Geminis out there. I'm not really sure why they're bringing this up, but I do hear that this man is going through a period of sadness and doing some soul searching right now. For some of you Geminis, you are going to become embroiled in a relationship with him. He's somebody that toils a lot. He works very hard. For a long time, he's somebody that put making money above anything else. He can't sustain that anymore, however, because his emotional life has suffered because of that. He thinks that you hold the key to his success, and in several ways. For some of you, it's in money-making matters. In others, it's in a relationship matter. He's going to be instigating a lot of communication and talk back and forth between the two of you. For many of you Geminis, he is a Capricorn male. He's been given a lot to do in this lifetime. He has a list of to-dos. That's what I'm hearing. For many of you Geminis, he is going to become a traveling companion for you. I feel that he will be taking you abroad to meet family that he has that live in another country. Countries that are featured are Greece, Italy, and some of you, it pertains to the southern region of France. Or those could be all three of the areas that you travel to. He's got a great sense of humor and wit. He is very intelligent and he puts many things into action. So that's a rather little interesting turn of events here for you guys. The next card that you have in your reading today, Gemini, shows up in the past position. is Eight of Cups. And Eight of Cups to me symbolizes turning away from what isn't working for you anymore. It's starting out on a new path and a new journey. Cups symbolize emotions, and this is turning away and leaving that behind. I hear you've already begun to change a lot of things about your life. For many of you, you've already begun diets. Your eating habits have changed. You've developed strength training, bicycling. I'm getting strength training. For some of you, it's rock climbing. In the month of December, I feel that you are going to make some kind of commitment. I definitely feel whatever this is, it's a contractual agreement. I hear for some of you, you're going to be asked to study logistics and terminologies, like deciphering encryption codes or deciphering codes. Some of this has to do with banking and money and files. And you are going to be making a lot more money than you're making right now by the end of next year. So by the end of 2015, your finances are going to be a lot more elevated than what they are right now. You're going to be able to make a really giant purchase at that time of something big. If it's not a home, if it's not a new home, it's like a big boat or something. You're going to, at that time frame, you're going to make a really huge purchase. The end of 2015. For some of you, you're going to talk about leaving the country and going back and forth. There's going to be back and forth commute out of the country. For some of you, you're going to be linked to another country, and foreign trade or foreign communications back and forth is involved here. And I hear that you're ready to make this change and that it's easy for you because you understand all of this completely. None of this is out of your realm of understanding. You're going to put some kind of packages together and clear transactions. The next card you have in your reading today, Gemini, is in the position of what's going on right now, energy you're traveling through, is you have Judgment. And judgment to me is a judgment of a certain circumstance or situation that's going on in your life right now. There's something new that you're going to learn, a task of some sort that you're going to implement at your job, something that you're going to study. I feel some of you out there are going to actually learn a new language or learn some of a new language to help you in this job that you're doing now. For you Geminis that are self-employed, I feel that you're going to add something new to your business. You will be adding maybe more than one thing. You're going to have additional items or offerings at your company or business that you own. And you are going to be giving some things away here as a promotion to get people into your business. It's definitely giving something for free. The next card that you have in your layout today, Gemini, is in the position of near future. And in that position, you have Two of Rods. And Two of Rods to me symbolizes a partnership arrangement or agreement. This could either be business or it could be on a personal level. You're going to be talking to a lot of people. Communication is highlighted here. For many of you Geminis, I feel that you've been running yourself ragged and running yourself down for a long time. And now this is time to lift yourself up. This is going to give you a great boost to your ego as well. You are going to be communicating with people at a distance. This could be through this employment situation. I hear for you Geminis that have been going around and around in circles about your life, and feeling like you're not really getting anywhere. It's time to get off that merry-go-round. Anything that you've had on the back burner, I hear that you're going to bring that out, like dust those ideas or thoughts out of that closet and bring them out now and bring them up to the forefront. The next card you have in your reading is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords shows up in the position of a hope, or environmental elements that would be affecting you soon, in the future. And you have the card that symbolizes moving or travel. Wow, there is a great boon to your finances, and you are going to be traveling around and moving around quite a bit. You may even make your home in another state or in another country at a distance. You may not do this for a long period of time, but I'm getting some changes here, moving wise. I feel like you're getting out of a rut, like any negative cycles. If any of you Geminis have felt like you were in a negative cycle for a long time, and honestly, it's kind of weird, but I feel like for some of you, this cycle may have lasted even as long as 7 years. I'm getting that you're out of that, like you're closing the door or ending this cycle. Wow. The next card you have in your reading, Gemini, for September 2014 is the World. And the World is a card that symbolizes to me having control. This is the guides, your spirit guides around you, and the planets in the heavens are conspiring to help give you control. I hear that you're going to come up with a lot of ideas and lay them out on the table like a map for others to look at and see. I hear that you've harbored some resentments towards some others that have taken some of your ideas as their own, or they've overlooked you and taken you for granted. This is all revolving around work. It could also be family, but to me, this mainly comes up as a work-related issue. I feel like a lot of things happen this month because I'm getting like September seems to be the month of busyness. For any of you that have had trouble with your right shoulder or your right arm in some way, particularly your shoulder though, I feel that you're going to be getting some kind of physical therapy for that to help you. I feel for many of you Geminis, you're actually going to be writing like a journal or some diaries. There's an option or an opportunity in the future, not near future, to use this information. Either you're going to write a book or some kind of story, or you're going to write plays, or I don't know, I just see it being used in some manner. For some of you, you may actually be talking to somebody about making a production out of it, like a movie or something in the future. So you Geminis that have interest in writing and keeping journals and all that, I would start doing it because I feel like you're going to use it. I feel that you're going to be generating a lot of different things that make you financially abundant in this lifetime. That's good news, Gemini. I'm glad for you. You're also the person that people go to when they need help. You've been there for many people, and you've created a lot of good karma for yourself. You're not going unnoticed. For any of you Geminis that maybe feel like, did God or the universe forget about you? The answer to that is a clear no. You're going to reap the rewards. And there's going to be a time coming up in the very near future where your past hurts are going to seem like a distant memory. You're not going to be plagued by them as you have been in the past or over a course of many years. The next card that comes up today is in the position of what could be a fear or affecting you, could affect your outcome or concern you about your outcome, is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles to me symbolizes financial gain for all your hard work and efforts. For many of you, I really feel like you're going to jumpstart your life. Like if your life has felt like it was sitting and idle, it's getting ready to get a little jump start. This takes a little bit more time to manifest. I feel that once you're in October, that things are really going to be starting to flow really well for you, especially from the 15th on. You're going to feel like you have a handle on a lot of things that have eluded you. And I feel for some of you, you're going to be talking to somebody who can help you financially. This comes up as like a friend. It could be a family member, but I feel like if there's somebody that you've talked to about some of your ideas and plans, that they like invest in you. For those of you that are self-employed, you're going to be building your business bigger. Again, I get it like before. You're going to offer more services or more supplies or more things. You're going to offer more at your new enterprise. I'm seeing and hearing that in the month of March, I feel that you are going to be getting on a plane and flying to another country. In particular, there will be a lot of things happening when you travel on this trip. It's a significant marker of time for you. And I'm hearing that you're going to feel more mentally and emotionally fulfilled. So that's all very positive for you, Gemini. And I'm so glad, because that card that started out really was scaring me there. But you've had really good cards otherwise. And this is like one of the best cards you could get. Your final outcome card, hooray, is a good card. You have 10 of Cups. And 10 of Cups to me, this is like the American dream. This is, happy home, happy romantic partner. You have, all good things emotionally coming to you. It's being blessed in every which way. Happy home, happy children, happy love life. Peace, contentment, joy. It's the whole Megillah. For those of you that are single Geminis, I feel that you are going to have a very strong spiritual bonding with someone. And that you're going to tame the ideas in your head of what you have expected or looked for in the past. And now you are going to be turning and looking in a whole new direction. Like your ideal partner, what you had envisioned in your mind is now changing. I feel for you married or coupled Geminis that your relationship is going to get deeper and stronger. You will be a more unified front. Not like you already aren't. It just seems elevated. They're saying the fourth time's a charm. And they're indicating that if you're a single Gemini and you've had 3 really failed, disappointing love relationships, and maybe thought, I'm done with that, or I'm giving up on love, or you're just, exasperated or thought it wasn't ever going to come to you, I'm getting the fourth time's a charm. That's what they're talking about. You're going to enter a partnership and a coupling with someone that it's an incredibly strong spiritual bond. This has been worth waiting for because it's going to make everything that didn't go well before, it's going to make it all right now. It makes the emotional, the relationship landscape, it smooths it all out. The married Geminis I still get are going to become tighter than ever. So it looks like if you're a Gemini and you're married, or in a relationship like a marriage, that just gets deeper, stronger, and becomes like a more unified front, and where you can really count on that person and feel secure. For you single Geminis that have had some disappointing romantic relationships in the past, you're meeting your spiritual partner, and this is going to make everything that went wrong before seem like a bad dream. So, well, Gemini, I certainly hope that this reading for September 2014 was of some help to you. I want to say thank you for watching, sharing, and liking my videos, and for subscribing. I'd also like to say thank you to the Geminis with whom I've had private readings with and had the pleasure of meeting and connecting with you. I want to say thank you. And for those of you Geminis that have not had a private reading with me yet and would like to do so, please see the link provided below for my website and go to my order page, and you can schedule your own appointment on the online scheduling calendar and make your payment on that order page. I hope you have a great rest of your month of September, Gemini, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.